What did one sushi say to the other sushi?
What?
Wasabi. You heard me. Anyways, today, guys, we're going to be talking about overrated and underrated food.
I hit recorded, drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face, looking like I'm from the deep.
Underrated food is stuff like, well, you know, it's better.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yes.
Not as a lot of people like it, but it's really good. They should.
Okay, yeah. So, do we want to start with beverages or snacks?
McDonald's Coke.
That
Pretty
is
underrated.
Underrated.
Everyone says the Sprite's good. It's normal Sprite. Come on, guys.
I mean, it is a little fizzy, but otherwise
It's a little fizzy
normal.
Sprite, but the Coke.
Coke's pretty good. My next one, Jumex. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, isn't it that type of juice?
it's juice concentrate, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like in a can. Dude, that stuff is great. I drink that all the time. Mango and plum flavor. It's underrated, bro. I could chug that stuff. My mom called me a 90-year-old man because I bought him one time, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Like, can't lie.
Let's talk about kettle chips. Like
Kettle chips, which type?
I don't know, just not like Lay's kettle chip, but like one sec. Let me find.
You mean like I know what you're talking about, like the
Yeah, because like kettle chips are so good. Like kettle chips, salt and vinegars. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, those are so
Kettle
good.
Lays. Yeah.
There's a
Personally.
brand called Kettle, just Kettle.
My favorite type of them are the jalapeno ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so underrated.
So underrated.
Overrated chips, Doritos or Cheetos. Just normal Cheetos aren't that good.
No, I'd say like yeah. Cheetos, puff Cheetos though.
Puff Cheetos are good.
You know what? Two things that are overrated. This is gonna be controversial. Takis and hot Cheetos. Those are overrated. I don't care.
Takis are pretty overrated because they used to be good like 2-3 years ago.
Never
Then they
have.
changed them. Now they're not as hot and more just like, I don't know, like cinnamony, I guess.
I'm a big fan of cinnamon personally though.
Yeah.
That's why I like those like hot tamales. You know, like those,
Yeah, like the little candies.
yeah, I like those.
Yeah. Red Hots are
Mike
pretty
and
good,
Ike's,
too.
but hot.
Hot Mike and Ike's.
Yeah.
Mike and Ike's are pretty underrated as well.
Yeah.
Some people say licorice bad. Twizzlers nubs. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Okay, here's one. Here's an underrated one. Black licorice.
Ew.
Dude, that stuff is great.
Okay, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one.
Why? Why don't you
My
like
grandpa personally loves it. Just the taste I dislike.
it? Go get out of this room with your childish taste buds.
That's the
That's
same with
true.
dark chocolate. Everyone says it's good, just I don't think it's that good. That and like
Dude, I like-
coffee.
I like-
Coffee, just black coffee is pretty bad.
Yeah, that is bad, but dark chocolate's good. Mix of dark chocolate, you get it in like just like boiling water. Great hot cocoa. Great hot cocoa.
Huh.
Yeah. But you have to like crush it up. My old grandma, who was 103 when she taught me this, so she was like a year before she died. She taught me that boil water, poured in a cup, gets like a whole like bar of dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Crush it down into like powder, pour it in there and stir it. It is so good.
Personally, how I make is I get the Keurig cups by Swiss Miss,
Mhm.
and I get the milk chocolate ones. Mix it in. I'm pretty sure it's a 16-ounce cup, and like I pour 8 ounces in. So like there's this much left, but it keeps getting bigger. Pour milk in until it gets like this light brown. Oh my gosh!
I know what you mean.
It's so good. Just a really milky hot chocolate. That
Frothy.
milk's really underrated.
On that, yeah, milk is very underrated. Like, it's the only reason I'm still taller than you,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Have you ever had the V8 Splash? It's like this red juice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
But the only thing I dislike about it is like it makes your saliva thicker. It's pretty weird.
Never had that happen.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a
sometimes, I like going to my grandma's sometimes because she has this like she goes to like the Dollar Tree sometimes, and they have this really good drink. It's like a blueberry drink, and I really like it. Yeah. I don't know if
I
they
think
also
Powerade's overrated. Like Powerade's not that good. Like it's not near as like rated as Gatorade, I guess you could say. It's not as popular, and there's a good
Yeah.
reason for that.
What's your favorite flavor of Gatorade then?
Oh, so like the white flavor,
The Glacier.
Glacier Cherry.
Yeah.
The Glacier changed my mind. The Glacier one like had 4 flavors. There's like a light blue, a purple one, a light green one, and a white one, I believe.
My favorite's the green
That's the
one.
best series. The best series ever released was the Glacier Gatorades because the light blue one, delicious. Actually all of them are really delicious. Green apple's pretty good, and strawberry's also pretty good.
My favorite is cucumber flavor.
Oh, that one's lawn clippings.
Dude.
that one's not bad. I've had it once. Probably not gonna get it again. But tell me not when it's either pretty cold, like probably around 40, 50-ish degrees. So pretty cold for baseball season, or really hot, like 105, like what it was yesterday.
Yeah.
That's when orange Gatorade is the best. Orange
Dude,
Gatorade.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. This is the worst flavor of Gatorade. The cucumber is actually the worst.
I got it once, and it wasn't my least favorite. My least favorite's definitely like the lemon one.
Oh, dude, that's like one of my favorites.
Oh, I'm also a Cool Blue guy. Like a Cool Blue is probably my favorite overall.
Oh. My favorite is the yellow, the red, the classic, the dark blue, and the. I think that's my top 3. The prime colors.
My top 3 is definitely Cool Blue, strawberry, and then either the white in the Glacier brand or the light blue, because those are both really good.
Yeah. I agree.
Going off from Gatorades, I think that's a
Movie tangent.
Powerade. Like, I only know of a few flavors from Powerade, just the red and the blue one. I think there might be a white one too, but I've never heard of any other flavors for Powerade.
So, fun fact, my cousins are very big fans of it.
Of Powerade?
Yeah. They have probably about 3 different flavors. Other than that, they have grape.
Ooh.
They have lime. Kicker, they have orange. The orange tastes like, you know how sometimes you go to the dentist and they stick like foam in your mouth that tastes like orange?
Yeah?
Tastes like that, so not good.
Mm-mm. Okay, but like when they put the stuff on your teeth and then suck the air out or whatever,
That's pretty good.
it tastes pretty good, like the blueberry.
Oh, on the topic of flavoring, blue raspberry is overrated.
Dude, as a kid, I used to think there was actually like a raspberry that was blue of color.
Oh yes, finally, the blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry is pretty overrated. Kool-Aid squirt though, like there's a Kool-Aid that you squirt in your water bottle or whatever. That is pretty underrated. Like it's so good. I always have some in my backpack, like my baseball bag. But yep, I have some in there. It's so good.
There's no such thing in nature as a blue raspberry, so they just made it up.
True.
Biggest marketing scheme ever.
Yep.
We can't have blueberry, so we have blue raspberry.
Yep. Heath bars, pretty underrated. They're decent.
Yeah, they're decent.
100 grand, people say it is underrated. I think it's disgusting.
Never had it.
Oh, okay. The most underrated candy in probably existence, and I'm standing on this, is that strawberry candy. Like, it's the strawberry wrapper. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to get those, but I really want some right now.
There's an office that my mom works at where you can just get them. They're hidden in the mints.
Reese's Take 5. Have you ever had any?
Yeah.
It's my favorite candy right now besides the strawberries. It's my favorite chocolatey candy. I think it's pretty underrated. I think it's delicious.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese or PBJ?
Oh. It depends on the day. Like, because if I'm just like, they're both delicious in my opinion.
Yeah. Like,
It depends on the day though. Some days I kind of just want something like that I could just eat maybe like playing on my phone or something. That would be a PB&J. But like if I just want to sit down and enjoy a meal, I'm going ham and cheese.
Personally, for me, it's seasonal. In the winter and in fall, it's ham sandwiches every day, baby.
Oh yeah,
Spring and summer.
my seasonal ham sandwich is coming around. My favorite time of winter.
And then in the rest of the year, it's just PBJs. Just
Dude, my dad makes a killer PB&J, but my mom's not
Dude.
fan.
My dad makes these ones with like a pound of peanut butter. It is, but they're good.
So my dad, this is weird, but my dad like spreads the stuff on, makes it normal, and then he puts it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and it kind of melts the peanut butter a little bit and the jelly. So as soon as you bite it, it all melts. Oh my gosh!
It's all fun and games. So the yeast leaves the bread. It just separates the yeast in the bread. Just become clumps of matter, and then you have jelly. And
controversial topic: the Lifesaver gummies. Do you like them or hate them? There's
actually,
I love them,
dude. Honestly, so my dad used to ref out in Moldona for like 3 years, and on our way there, we'd always go to a gas station called, I think it's Green Stop or whatever. It's in Long Lane, and I'd just get those Lifesaver gummies and Skittles. Awesome meals. I just stuff them down.
Candy corn's overrated.
Yeah.
Do I need to say more?
No.
Sour Patch Kids pretty overrated. They're good and all, just I think they're kind of overrated.
Watermelon is better.
Dude, the watermelon and strawberry Sour Patch Kids are, they're delicious.
Leagues ahead of them.
Leagues. Like the plain Sour Patch Kids, alright. I mean, definitely wouldn't take them over something like, for example, the strawberry candies, Reese's, Take 5 or whatever.
I'm talking about like the watermelon.
The watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are so good.
Yeah.
Have you tried the strawberry ones?
I don't think I have.
So the strawberry ones are a little more sweeter, and then I guess they're sour than the watermelon ones because the watermelons aren't that sour.
They're not sour.
But next time you go to gas station, see if you could get Sour Patch Kids strawberries.
Bet.
They're pretty good. Must admit. What are your thoughts on like Chips Ahoy and Oreos?
Chips Ahoy. This is gonna fall into another topic, but Chewy's better.
Chewy's better.
Yeah. And
dude, when you get Chewy cookies, like when your mom or grandma makes them, and as soon as they get out of the oven, oh my gosh, and they're like gooey and melting in your mouth.
But sometimes crunch is good, just not like the Chips Ahoy crunch. That's too crunchy. Too crunchy, guys.
What's your top 3 cookie flavors?
Top 3 cookie flavors? Like, do you mean like styles or
flavors?
Flavors?
I guess you could say like mine personally would be Snickerdoodle, chocolate chip, and peanut butter.
Oh, you're not gonna be ready for mine.
It's gonna be oatmeal raisin, isn't it?
You called it. I'm a big fan of oatmeal raisin.
Yeah,
and then chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip's the classic, but I only like it chewy.
Oh, and also ginger snaps.
Never heard of them.
Oh, dude, my mom has a recipe from my great grandma again. She was a baker. She was German too, so she's a great cooker of gingerbreads because that's where they originate from. And
Yes.
these are these like doughy, no, not gingerbread. What are they called? Did I say that? Ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps.
Yeah, they're these cookies that they're so good, and it's from this like 100-year-old recipe, and they always come out looking like this. These things, those are my top cookie ever, and they're never gonna be beaten because those things are good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I've had them a few times. Not my favorite though.
I'm gonna bring in my mother's ones one day, and like mid-fall. They are so good in the fall, bro. You grab a cookie, dunk it in a little milk, take a bite out of it, satisfaction.
I might get made fun of for this, but I don't like Oreos. Like the cream's a little too much. Thin Oreos though, those are good.
I actually like the inside. However, if the thing is, recently with these like extra stuffing ones.
Yeah, like the double stuffed.
No, the double stuff's fine, but like the extra stuff, like let me show you.
Are you talking about like the stuff like the Lady Gaga Oreos, like the extra flavors?
No, I'm talking.
I heard the Lady Gaga Oreos were good. Just not gonna lie, I don't want to taste Lady Gaga Oreos.
I think they'd be good.
Dude, the gummies that look like the Coke bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those are so good.
Like that. These
like the extreme stuffings.
Past that, these things that's too much stuff.
Oh yeah, way too much.
Too much. I couldn't eat
Thins
that.
are my favorite by far.
Double stuff.
Have you ever got like the little bag of Oreo thins dipped in fudge, or like mint Oreos dipped in fudge?
Yeah.
Those are pretty underrated.
That's just, dude. The ones with the mint jumped in them. That's just a York Patiment.
A York mint patty?
Yeah.
Patiment?
I just call it Patiment.
Yeah, those are pretty good too. The Andes mints, like at Olive Garden that they give you at the end, those are pretty underrated. I love those.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
I love Andes. I love myself some Andes mints. Reese's Pieces, do you like them?
I feel like recently some of the culture around it's been pretty bad, like with the Reese's Puffs song getting really popularized recently.
Again, I remember back in 2015, me watching cartoons on my couch, getting that out and loving it. Now my sister using it.
The sound?
Yeah.
Like the Reese's Puffs.
Yeah, that I used to love that commercial as a kid.
Honestly, the only reason I knew about it before it was from that iDubbbz video of him dancing. That's the only reason I know about it. But otherwise, there's not really much good about him anymore. Cause recently, like back in like 2015, the Reese's Puffs, you know the cereal?
I'm talking about the Reese's Pieces, like the M&M's and Skittle looking things.
Oh, really? Those things? No.
You don't like them?
No.
I do.
Recently, I've been. They make my stomach hurt.
That's how candy corn is for me.
Yeah.
The gummies that are like the gummy bears that look like a shark and then like have the marshmallow bellies. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are so good.
Like the blue sharks or whatever?
Yeah, one sec. Let me. But yeah, I really think they're good. I think they're delicious.
Mm-hmm.
One sec. I think we're on the same page, but I gotta show you. Yeah, these things, and then like marshmallow bellies.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah, those are so good. What's one candy that's like unreleased or stuffed or like was limited time that you loved? Like that was your favorite candy?
The cookies and cream M&M Crunch bars.
Huh?
Yeah, it was out for like I think 2 months. Like nobody bought them in the stores. They were just there chilling. I bought like 8 of them. Those things, I could eat those for years, bro. Because cookies and cream usually, like the Hershey's,
Yeah.
it's horrible. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
These
pretty
things-
overrated.
This thing tasted like ice cream. Like the ice cream with M&M's in it. It was so good. I think I got rid of it because there was no sales.
Do you remember the Hawaiian Punch Dum Dums?
Oh, yeah.
Those were good. They're limited. They were limited time.
Those were limited?
Yeah, my dad and I loved them. We wanted to buy like a big bag of like 150 or whatever. And then we were looking, and then they're limited time. I bet we could find them on eBay, but they're probably not gonna be as good.
Dude, so basically, like a few years ago, I think until like the 2010s, they discontinued these, like, you know, the mystery ones? The mystery? Like,
The
Dum-Dums?
yeah, like the pink ones, I think.
Yeah.
On the outside, pink or purple.
They're purple, but yeah. Until like 2010, they had like really weird flavors for them, like bacon. Yeah. And people eat those. Like, I'm gonna search to see if you can still buy them.
Okay, there's a few topics I want to spark about Dum Dums. What are your thoughts on the root beer and cotton candy Dum Dums?
Don't like them.
Really?
Blue cotton candy's good. Otherwise, nothing is.
Dang, I'm the opposite. I don't really like the blue cotton candy, but the root beer Dum Dums. Have you ever had the root beer hard candies that's in the shape of a barrel?
Yes, I was telling you about those yesterday. Remember?
Yeah. So I was eating them, and I love them, but I've had one bad experience with them. I was at a play eating them, and I choked on one.
That's the what is the word I'm thinking of? That's the art of the trade. You get yummy snack, you get choked.
Yummy snack, no oxygen. Oxygen, no yummy snack.
That's just the way of life, bro.
That's the way of life.
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy of all time?
What?
Favorite candy of all time?
Of all time? That's a hard one. Strawberry candy.
Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah.
Not that hard.
Dude, imagine living in like the 1800s and like into early 1900s. You ate dried fruit. I mean, have you ever had dried mango?
No.
It's so good.
All right. Controversial question. Cake. Do you love it or hate it?
Depends on the cake.
It does. Like a lot of what's it called? Fluffing.
Yeah, like
I don't like the fluffing on birthday cakes.
No.
Why am I losing the word for it? Frosting, the icing. I don't like it. Red velvet cakes. I love it.
Like I like German cakes.
I know.
German chocolate cakes. They don't have like literally almost no frosting, and they're just chocolate. I'm a big fan. I'm a big chocolate guy myself. I'm gonna be honest here. I eat a lot of chocolate. I could eat that all day. But my favorite is probably either the German cake or ice cream cake.
Huh.
How about you?
Mine, either red velvet or angel. It has to be a good angel cake.
Never had that.
You've never had angel cake?
No, I think
I don't know if that's just a word my family uses because there's a lot of words like that. Or I don't know if it's an actual thing.
Like, what is it? What is it?
It's just cake.
Oh, just cake.
1 sec, I'll switch it up. Sorry.
When I thought of that, I just thought of like a plate.
Angel
of
food cake, yeah.
Oh, fruit cake.
No, angel, yeah, kind of. Angel fruit cake. Kind of like this. It's like the really soft inside stuff.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
It's good only when done good.
I just call that fruit cake.
Cheesecake. Do you like it?
No. Strawberry? I had strawberry one time and I had a fever.
You're
So-
hurting my heart. Cheesecake's delicious.
Wait, question. Fish. Good or nah?
I don't eat a lot of fish. Like, I've had lobster and crab. Not the fan of them. Shrimp's delicious. The only fish I've really ever had, I can't remember. I don't know if I've ever had fish.
Honestly, I'm a big
It's pretty
fish
good,
guy.
though. Like, well, I've had it once. I can't remember what fish. I was like 6.
Was it camping or at your house?
It's camping.
Okay, then it was probably a trout.
That, yeah, probably.
So, I've had a lot of fish. My favorite ones were probably this rainbow trout I had. I gotta gut it, and I had to like deep pull the things out of it. It was a good sized fish. I just started munching on it.
Without cooked?
You know, I cooked it, of course.
I was
But
like, what is this, man?
the inside of the fish was so tender. And then there's this one you can buy at I usually go get it at there's this place in Boulder. It's a King Supers, and they give you these like meat slabs of ahi tuna for $4 a thing, which is really cheap for fish.
Speaking of tuna, weren't you allergic to it, but then found out you weren't or something like that?
So basically, the story is a few years ago, I broke out in hives after eating ahi tuna, and so my parents were like, "Okay, let's just not let him eat this for 3 years."
Tuna's good, though.
It is. I love it. And so I just didn't eat tuna for 3 entire years. Comes out, I was at a sushi restaurant, and I was just munching on some sushi. Found out that one of them was tuna. No symptoms. And so they got me tested. I didn't have anything. So I got shattered on.
So, did we ever figure out what got you sick the first time?
No.
So now you can eat tuna?
Yeah, I can eat tuna as much as I like.
Yeah, because tuna, you said, is one of your favorite foods.
It is. It's up there.
All right. Well, I hate to end this, but it's getting to
Yeah.
25 minutes, so I think it's
Yeah.
time where we stop. Tune in for next episode.
Yeah, tune in for an episode, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This podcast is produced by Create at Morgan. All content is created, written, edited, and produced by students and staff of Morgan County School District RE3. We are located at the Alternative High School Education Campus in Fort Morgan, Colorado. You can find us online at createatmorgan.org, email us at adelayedteacher@gmail.com, or follow us on Twitter at createatmorgan. Thank you for tuning in to our podcasts.